Okay, picture this. It's the 11th hour of the MLB trade deadline, and you're the GM of a team clinging to a playoff spot. Do you go all in, gamble on the future, or tank? The Minnesota Twins just made their move, and honestly, it's a masterclass in how modern baseball teams balance risk and reward. Let me break down why this isn't just another deadline story. And first off, the headline seems straightforward. Twins GM Jeremy Zoll says they're buying, prioritizing pitching. But here's the twist. I think this is less about 2026 and more about sending a message. See, adding bullpen arms feels like a short-term band-aid, right? But wait, if you dig deeper, Zoll's emphasis on specifically bullpen help reveals something fascinating. It's not just about fixing a weak relief core, it's about adapting to a league where games are increasingly decided by late-inning specialists. In my opinion, this isn't desperation, it's tactical. They're leaning into the analytics era's craze for high-leverage arms. And now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Ryan Jeffers, their catcher, is an impending free agent. Zoll's wait-and-see approach here? Chef's kiss. Why? Because this isn't just about retaining talent, it's about leverage. If Jeffers knows the Twins might let him walk, does that make him more likely to negotiate a long-term deal? Or does it push him to become a rental in next year's trade market? What's wild is how this mirrors a bigger trend in sports, teams weaponizing player agency. By leaving his status up in the air, Zoll keeps options open, either re-sign him now at a discount or trade him later for assets. It's cold, but brilliant. And here's where it gets really juicy. The Twins are 2 games out of first. That walk-off triple by Royce Lewis wasn't just a win, it was a statement. But does that mean Zoll's deadline strategy is reactive? Absolutely not. What many people miss is that teams in this position often fall into a trap, overcommitting to the present or tanking too early. The Twins are doing neither. They're playing the long game by acquiring pitchers who could stick for years, like Pablo Lopez 2.0, while letting veterans like Jeffers dictate their own timelines. This isn't your dad's buy or sell dilemma, it's a hybrid model. And but let's zoom out. Why does this matter beyond Minnesota? Because the MLB is shifting. The old playbook, stockpile starters, lock up catchers, feels outdated. Modern contenders are built on flame-throwing bullpens and position player depth. The Twins are betting their farm system can replenish starting pitching later, but they can't afford to ignore the bullpen arms race. And Jeffers? His situation might redefine how teams handle all-star position players in the 2030s. Imagine a future where star players effectively control their trade destinations every 18 months. We are seeing the seeds of that here. And so, final thought, is Zoll a genius or just playing it safe? Personally, I think he's quietly revolutionizing how small market teams compete. By decoupling the trade deadline from the win-now pressure, he's creating flexibility most teams envy. But here's the question for you. If every team adopts this hybrid strategy, does the trade deadline lose its drama, or does it just get smarter? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're as obsessed with front office chess as I am.